Andrew, hi, this is Kevin Kerr from The Athletic. Congratulations on the deal. Just, I guess, first question is why is this a fit for you?
Yeah, great to be here. Thanks for having me today. You know what? I think it was a good situation right from the beginning. I had some really good dialogue with Doug in terms of the fit and how he views me being a part of the team and being a part of the culture there. And to me, I think it's exciting. I've obviously spent a lot of time with Pav over the last couple of years and talked to him about it, and he told me that he thought it'd be a very good fit as well. So obviously, playing in Anaheim, I played the Sharks many times and played in those games, and I know what the city and the energy in the rink and the fan base is like there, and what a beautiful place to live it is. So it all lines up for me. I think it's a great opportunity for me to come and do what I do, but also to be a part of a great organization and a great city, and obviously playing very in front of a lot of passionate fans.
I think, on the ice, it's really no secret that you bring speed, you bring durability, the way you can stay in the lineup. And you mentioned it with culture. Is that something that you and Doug discussed? Because that's been sort of a hot topic here since Pavelski left, really.
You know what? I think with any team, you want to find players that maybe are veteran guys when there's younger players on their team. It seemed like last year they had a lot of younger players in the lineup, and I'm sure those guys will still be there this year. I think they wanted to bring in a couple veteran guys that have been around a while and can help in many ways with the guys that have been there, but also the younger guys that are coming in and give another perspective. And I've been fortunate to see a lot in my career. I've been fortunate to play on a lot of good teams and with a lot of good players and see a lot. So hopefully I could add with my experience. I could help guys and they're veteran guys if they needed it, but also younger players. And like I said, I'll just do what I do. I feel like I've always been a guy that's got along with everyone in the room and has been a guy that's been a strong part of dressing rooms and um, I'll enjoy doing that as well.
Shang.
Hey Andrew, this is Sheng Peng with San Jose Hockey Now. Congratulations on this deal.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Wanted to ask first, what did Joe Pavelski tell you about San Jose? Why he thought it would be a good fit for you?
With Pav, very fortunate to play with him the last couple of years in Dallas. Phenomenal guy, and I trust his opinion in terms of the fit and the team and the living, and he just thought it'd be a good scenario for me as a guy that could come in and add an element to the team that maybe they need. And like I said, I think he told me they had a lot of young players there last year, and like I said, those young players will be there again this year. But when you add in some other elements like a veteran guys, it could help them, but also it could help me. So he just thought the fit was good. He knows some of the guys there already, obviously, good friends with them, and he thought I'd mix in well with them. And I also think the team is very good. Last year, I know they didn't make the playoffs, and that's not something they're used to. I've been in Anaheim and I've seen that team at the best for a long time. And I think they're in a position where they want to get back there. So, you add a couple pieces of guys that are fit into the puzzle that could help and hopefully bring another element that they're missing. And, all of a sudden guys start playing well, the team starts playing well, and you get back in that position of being in the playoffs.
Are you excited to be playing with Nick Bonino again? Did you guys talk to each other maybe a little before free agency, kind of talk about coming to San Jose together?
Yeah, me and Nick are very good friends. We've stayed friends since playing in Anaheim. And I think, to be honest, he's a really big addition in my eyes. I've always been a really big fan of Bones in terms of how he plays and how he carries himself. He's that type of guy where he wins. He's a two-time Stanley Cup champion. He's been in tough games, he's been in tough scenarios, and he's a player that a lot of good things follow. He does things the right way, and like I said, I think a lot of guys on San Jose will really get a new appreciation for Bones, because when you play with him, you realize that he's a guy that does all the little things that win games and really win championships. So he's a big piece. I'm excited that they got them, and it's good for me to come in with him as well at the same time.
We have Nick Bonino in the waiting room, so a couple more questions here. Starting with Curtis.
Hi, Andrew. This is Curtis Bishalka from the Mercury News in San Jose. Congratulations on the deal. How would you say your career has maybe evolved from maybe your time in Anaheim to where you are right now?
Yeah, you know what? In Anaheim, as the years went on there, I thought I definitely evolved my game, and that's really the bulk of my career. Really, I made a solid career for myself of being a guy that could play both ends of the rink. I was very fortunate to play with guys like Kessler and Silverberg on a line that could play top end players, and also score some goals and create some offense. So my Anaheim days were, those are probably the best moments of my career in terms of playing there. The last 3 years in Dallas were also really went really well for me in terms of being a part of a good team. I think that's one thing I take out of my time in Dallas. I was able to go to Stanley Cup Finals, and playing on a team that had a lot of success. I think I'm a guy that I'm very confident in my checking game still. I'm very confident in my skating and my preparation and how I approach the game. I still feel like I'm very competitive, and I'm a guy that I go into the game willing to outwork anybody, and I think that's just how I've played for a long time. And it's not the easiest way to play the game for sure, but I pride myself on my work ethic and how I approach it. Very confident in still playing against strong competition and lineups, and I take a lot of pride in checking, and I'm a guy that I really enjoy being on the penalty kill as well. So as I've evolved, I've enjoyed the tougher parts of the game and playing in them and being a part of them, and hopefully I could do that and have success in San Jose as well.
Okay, final question here, Marco.
Hey, Andrew. Marco Yukalovich here with Bay Area Sports Rep. Once again, congratulations on the contract here with San Jose.
Thank you.
What role do you envision you having here with this team, and why should Shark fans be excited for you to join this team right now?
You know what? I think how I've discussed it with Doug is he wanted a bottom six unit where guys could interchange and mix some lines that could play against top guys sometimes if they need them to. Could take defensive zone draws and play in situations where they might want to unload the load a little bit on guys that could churn hurdle, because those guys ultimately you want them to provide a lot of offense and score. And so I think his vision was having a bottom six of guys that interchange and make lines, and I think that's one thing I've enjoyed over the last couple of years, is being able to mix in with guys to hopefully make effective lines in your bottom six. I think you need depth in this league. I think you need guys that do things the right way. You need lines to work as units, and I'm confident if I play with whoever, you work with guys and we work with each other to have an effective line. In terms of myself, I think my game will speak for itself. I think I work exceptionally hard. I think I'm a guy that prides himself on forechecking hard and skating and being on the puck and playing that puck pursuit relentless game. And that's exactly what I'll bring. Like I said, I'm very competitive in my approach still, and I'm very excited to get there. I think it's going to be a good season for all, and hoping that's the case.